Hello and welcome to another Fox 411 and Kiss Country Neighborhood News. I'm Harry, that's Jay, and we've got Edie, as in Edith Blanchard. Blanchard, she is here from
Hello.
MacNider Art. Well, I always like to say MacNiderArt.org. It's MacNider Art Museum as we
Yep.
get ready for the holiday season. It's all brought to you by the great folks at CG Public Health, cghealth.com online or out at the Plaza West Shopping Center, right next door to Hobby Lobby. Yes, hello, Edith. It's good to see you
Good to
again.
see
We
you.
haven't talked to you. Well, we talked to you
Last
I wanna
month.
say
October.
last month. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
And
think
now
so. For a
it's
fundraiser.
holiday
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
So you're getting all ready for the holidays. You got you got a couple of things coming up here.
Yeah, we do. We have our big holiday open house coming up this weekend. It's kind of a 2-day event. The first day is mostly for adults, and the second day is for the kids. On Friday night from 5 to 7, we have MacNider off the clock. And I think that'll be a good time for adults to just come, have some fun. If you know Sam Crosser, who,
Very well.
yep, also from
Yep.
Osage area.
Yep.
So he is going to come and do Christmas carols. He does that a lot for our Christmas event. So we have lots of sing-alongs and things like that going on that evening. So,
Jay, do you know Sam Crosser?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh gosh, yeah, he's a true Osage native like I am.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the guy is like Linus of Peanuts. I mean, he is like always in a good mood.
Yeah.
Really?
He's smiling and he's very animated while he plays.
Yep.
Huh.
He's excellent.
Yeah.
So he's so talented. He plays it all by ear and takes requests and things like that. He's just
Wow.
very, very talented. And it's always a highlight when we have our MacNider off the clock and people bring their own songbooks and everything. So you don't have to sing if you come, but it is one part that people do enjoy a lot. So,
Yeah. And I hear the secret is the cookies.
yes,
Or is that on your Christmas program or your Christmas holiday open house?
yes.
Is
So
it the
that's
program?
for a holiday open house, which is the next day.
Right.
And that is for all the kids. And yes, so we have cookie bakers that have been hard at work all week. We go through something like, well, it's well over 1,000 cookies that we'll hand out.
Ooh.
That's a lot of cookies.
Yeah.
So, and people try to make them all the fun shapes and, you know,
Right.
things like that. They're all homemade. And it's just one part of the day. We have a lot going on. We have Santa will be there. So you can tell him your wishes. You can write a letter to Santa as well. And then we have the mayor reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" a couple times. That'll be at 1:30 and at 2:00. And then at 2:30, the Clarinet Society. I'm not sure if you guys know what that is. It's a group of clarinet enthusiasts that get together to play holiday music. And they're going to be there at 2:30.
Hmm.
Yeah. So a lot going on. And then the big thing that we always have is Christmas crafts the whole time. So I have examples. You guys want to see?
Of course.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right. So the first one, I don't know if you can see this on camera.
That's
guess if I
Rudolph.
was like a YouTube influencer, I'd put like something behind it so you could see it better. But it's a water bottle. Theirs will be full of water. But basically, you put a little reindeer antlers and nose on and make a cute little reindeer.
Do you know which famous reindeer that is, Harry?
Well, duh, it's got a red nose. My
And
first
then
interview, Edie.
they'll make the bracelet.
Oh, very
Are those
cool.
edible?
This one is not edible. No.
Oh, okay.
This is made with watercolor paper and salt and using watercolors.
Okay.
So you can't tell, but it's very tactile because it has the salt on it. They'll make gnomes.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know there is such a thing as watercolor paper, but I guess
Yeah.
I'm not a crafty.
So little gnomes for them. And then last but not least, this is, I think, my favorite craft for the year that we're doing. And they are going to make a Christmas ornament. And that's paint in there. They'll swirl all different colors of paint. And it's a plastic one, so it's safe. And that will be their gift. for their friends, or they can hang it on the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be able to make all of these or
All
just
of them,
whatever.
and it's
Okay.
free thanks to a sponsorship from the MacNider family and the Detmer family. They sponsor the entire weekend's events.
Okay.
Wow, that's awesome. That is
Yeah.
awesome. So lots of going on. I mean, what else do you have going on before
Well,
the
we
end
have
of
a few more classes left for this year. We have something called Santa's Little Helpers, which is for younger kids in elementary, kindergarten through maybe third grade. And they'll come and they will make little ornaments and things like that, little gifts that they will then be able to give to their family members. So it really gives them ownership of, the idea of giving for the holidays. And that's a class that's going to be on Thursday, December 15th. So if you're interested in registering for that, you can register online by going to www.macniderart.org. And then we have one other class that's left for this year for kids, and that's Winter Break Fun Day, which is December 28th. So that's when they're out on Christmas break and you're sick of them by that point. You want to get them out of the house for a day.
Yeah.
This is a good activity for them.
Yeah.
And then we have one adult class for the year that's left. And I'm actually teaching that class. So if you want to come to a class taught by me, I'm going to be teaching a class on wine glass painting. So that's going to be on the 17th of December.
I would really think, Edie, that, man, these classes got to amp up a lot during this holiday break because you're right.
Yeah.
The kids need to get out of the house.
They
and
do.
something. I mean, I know you're not a daycare, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I know.
But you know what I'm talking about? I mean, the kids need to get out of the house.
Yeah, they do. And that's why we encourage people to sign up sooner rather than later, because if they don't, what's going to happen is that they're going to be disappointed because it will be filled. And so our classes almost always fill. We do have classes that will start in January. We have ceramics classes and all of our favorite classes that we always teach. And once again, in the winter months, especially before sports start again, it's a really good thing to get kids involved in that creative activities. And for the adults, a lot of people have New Year's resolutions that they're probably thinking of. And they always think about, their physical well-being, right? Like you want to lose 20 pounds. But we want to encourage people to think about a resolution of expanding your horizons and becoming, well-rounded and
An
taking
art
our class with
enthusiast.
us. What?
An art enthusiast.
Yeah. You don't have to become an art enthusiast just to explore new things.
Yeah. Do something that's out of your norm, out of your
Yes.
comfort zone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, talking about all these kids and joking about you're not a daycare. Do the parents have to be there for the kids the duration that they're there doing?
So when they are here for these classes, no, you drop them off. So
Okay.
you drop them off, and our kids club, it functions the same way. You drop them off. And I know a lot of single moms that have used our kids club as an opportunity to buy groceries. They'll drop off 3 kids and then they'll go get groceries and come back and pick up the kids. So, nope, you don't have to. Now, if you want to just play in the blue blocks or imagination playground and any of those things, or like in the puppets, we have a puppet theater. If you do that, they have to be ages 13 and up to be on their own. And then if they're coming here with an older sibling, I think the sibling has to be 16 if they're babysitting.
Oh, sure.
So,
Yeah. And, and this is even great for grandparents if they want to come along or,
yeah.
And again, you're not going to shoo parents away if they want to be there. And
yeah. No, they're totally welcome to stay if
Yeah.
they would like to stay. And for some kids, especially if it's their first class, they feel more comfortable. But by the time they start taking classes here more regularly, they're like, oh, mom can go. They become used to our teachers. We have the same teachers. And so they develop a friendship with them. So
Very cool. All right. Off the clock, what? Friday night, 5 to 7?
yeah,
right?
5 to 7, it's free. There's no registration. You just drop in.
That's the 9th. This is this
Wine
weekend,
and
right?
Sprite and what'd you say?
Well, I don't know when people are listening or watching this, but it's this weekend, the 9th, right?
Yes. So
Yeah.
this would be the 9th, Friday the 9th. And then on the 10th, we have MacNider's Holiday Open House, and that's from 1 to 4. So
Very good.
I know a lot of people think you have to come right at 1, and if you don't, that you've lost the best part of it. But really, truly, if you don't come until 3, let's say you have a kid taking a nap, that's perfectly fine. So I know we have people who think that it's you have to be there at a certain time, and it's not. It's a come and go.
Only for the cookies.
Yeah,
Is it
we
good?
actually.
I remember
have
when you ran out one time. I remember.
Yes, we have run out before, but our cookie bakers, we try to get more than we need.
Right.
If that makes sense, because we don't want anybody to go cookie-less.
Jay and I will be there 1:45. So.
We'll take all the leftovers that's left.
Yeah.
Well, there won't be any.
Yeah.
That's why we go early before it starts.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Then you will run out.
Yeah, this is great, Edie. You do it every year. It's always, and I don't know if one year beats out the other years or anything like that, but I think that you probably have quite a few people coming through those doors.
Yeah, I think the most we have had since I have started here is we had 900 people through in between 1 and 4 o'clock, and that was a lot. We average now close to about 600 every year.
Wow, that's a good chunk. That really,
that's a good chunk of population to get through.
Yeah.
Percentage of the city, it's like over 1% of the city is here. That's not.
Well, and I think it's you guys are one of our best kept secrets. If people haven't figured out about it, they can. If they are here visiting for the first time, there's a lot of things to check out around here, but it's definitely a stop. That's worth your while to find out that, wow, you know what? Mason City's got a pretty cool art exhibit down there,
Yeah.
MacNiderArt.org has all the information, by the way, and they're also on Facebook too. So,
yep, and Twitter, Instagram, all that.
What were you going to say before?
I was just going to say, people come and they are absolutely astonished that we have an art museum of this caliber in a little town like us.
Yeah, you do a great job. Hats off to you.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Jay, take us out of here.
Yeah, Edie, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us today, and good luck and have some fun with all of the activities you got going on. But that's what you get with the neighborhood news, the Fox 11 and the Kiss Country neighborhood news, and what's happening in your community. It's all brought to you by CG Public Health.